What is up, guys? It is your boy, Count Zactama. Today we're going to be ranking Dandadan volume covers. Now, I love this series. The manga has been on fire. We got 21 Dandadan volume covers to rank. We're going to be considering things such as the color scheme, the outfits and character poses, as well as significance the volume has with the story. So we're going to be ranking them from worst to best. And yeah, let's get into it. In last place, coming in at number 21, we have Volume 10. This is the volume with Vamola on the front, Kinta in the back. And the reason why I have to put this one in last place is because I'm not a fan of the color scheme. I don't like the yellow, green, pink. I feel like they clash too much. I also really hate these like black balls or wings, which I think might be takoyaki, which is Vamola's favorite food, but it just looks very displeasing and ugly. I think the poses the character strikes are all right. I think Kinta looks a little too smug for his. The outfits they're wearing, they're fine. They're the school uniforms, but I think Vamola, really, there was a missed opportunity here on Tatsu's part. I would have liked to have seen her in her alien outfit, but each their own. Overall, this is the only cover I would consider like a bad cover. I think the next 20 coming up are good in their own right, and it's just about ranking each one. So, sorry, Vamola fans, and sorry to any fans of this cover, but Volume 10 is number 21. All right, number 20. At number 20, we have Volume 12. This is the volume with Seiko on the front, Gigi on the back, and of course Turbo Granny makes an appearance. Now, from here on out, there are no bad Dandadan covers, but there are a couple boring ones, and Volume 12 is boring. I'm not a fan of the color scheme. The poses the characters make are fine. I feel like the outfits are underwhelming. I do like Turbo Granny, and Seiko is looking bad as always, but underwhelming and boring. So, number 20 for Volume 12. At number 19, we have Volume 20. This might be a controversial pick, but I'm just not a fan of this cover. I don't like the color scheme. I feel like the colors are clashing too much. Count Saint Germain with his outfit is looking on point as always, but I'm not a fan of Momo in her school uniform. We don't usually see her in it, and it just feels off. The poses are great, but I just feel like the poses don't fit thematically with what's going on in the story. I mean, spoiler alert, we know at this stage Momo is shrunk down to size, and I don't know, I just feel like it's just not fitting where the story is going, and I'm just not a fan of this cover. So number 19 for Volume 20. At number 18, we have Volume 4. This is the one with Seiko on the front, Ira in the back. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of this cover. Once again, not a fan of the color scheme. I feel like the poses the character strikes are both boring. I feel like the outfits are okay. Nothing special. Just a boring cover. Okay, number 17, we have Volume 5. This is the volume with Gigi on the front, Seiko in the back. Yes, another Gigi and Seiko pairing, and as you can tell, I'm not a fan of these two on volume covers. What can I say? I'm not a fan of the color scheme. I feel like the poses both characters make are underwhelming, and the outfits are simple. They're all right. Overall, Seiko is such a baddie. I wish Tatsu would draw her with either a more dynamic pose or an outfit with more aura, but hey, we got more covers coming on, so number 17 for Volume 5. Next up, we have number 16. We have Volume 18. This is the volume with Rokuro Supro and Zuma. Now, I might get some heat for this, but I put this volume so low because I don't think Rokuro should be on the volume cover. I consider him more of a side character. Yes, he's a very important supporting character that helps our protagonist, but to me, he just doesn't seem volume cover worthy. I love Zuma, but I just think both are not doing remarkable poses. It just looks like they're walking towards us. The outfits are all right. I mean, I do like Rokuro's little convenience store gun is a little funny, but there's just way too much orange, and yeah, I got to put this one at number 16. Coming in at number 15, we have Volume 7. This is the volume with Ira on the front, Okura in the back. They're both in their yokai power forms. Now, I just want to say I love the color scheme of this volume. The blue, pink, and yellow work really well here. I think the poses are nice for Ira. Ira's doing this ballet pose, which is wonderful. Okarun's is meh. The outfits are standard. This is a nice cover, but there are much better ones, so moving on to number 14. At the 14th place, we have Volume 17. This is the volume with Zuma on the front, Rin in the back. Now, I'm not a fan of this color scheme. I feel like the colors aren't really working here. I think the outfits for both characters are nice. I mean, Zuma's rocking his Hawaiian shirt. I also love the umbrella on his tank top. That's a really nice touch. The poses are okay. I mean, Zuma's got sort of like this tough guy pose. But overall, there are much better covers. At number 13, we have Volume 8. This is the volume cover with Momo on the front, Ira in the back. Now, I really love the outfits of both characters. Momo is rocking this awesome jacket. I love her triangle earrings with the UAP on it. Very stylish. She's got this cylinder kind of bag, which is just very nice. It's got her name on it, Momo on it. I love it. Ira's looking great. She's looking nice with her purple dress and her jacket. She's also got her yokai transformation form. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for outfits. The poses are all right. I think what holds Volume 8 back in the rankings is the color scheme. I'm not a fan of the colors, and the green lettering I just feel like is not cohesive. So number 13 for Volume 8. Next at number 12, we have Volume 2. Now Okarun's on the front in this one, Momo's in the back. And yeah, this is just a standard cover. It's nice. The color scheme isn't too bad. It's not great either. The outfits of the characters are standard. Momo is wearing her school uniform. Okarun's just got a standard shirt with turbo on it. The poses are okay. Nothing special. Overall, a nice cover for the second entry, but there's much better, so it's number 12 for Volume 2. All right, we made it to the midpoint of the available volumes out there. So at number 11, we have Volume 15, and now this is a very unique volume cover. It's the only volume cover where we have one single character on it, and that is Count Saint Germain, who in my opinion is going to be an endgame villain for the series. Now, it's very unique and a very weird cover. The art style is different. It's got kind of this monochromatic purple. It's very creepy, spooky, almost supernatural, you could say. And this is a tough one. I feel like some viewers might disagree with me where I'm placing it, and it should be higher. But until we find out more about Count Saint Germain and where Tatsu plans to take the series, I feel like number 11 right now is a safe bet for Volume 15. So, yep, I'm going to put Volume 15 at the 11th spot, and now we're moving on to the top 10. We are now entering our top 10. And I just want to say all the volume covers from here on out are absolute bangers. I love all of them. And our 10th place spot, we have Volume 14. This is the end of the Space Globalist arc, and we have Momo on the front, Okarun in the back. And if we were to go off poses alone, this might have the best poses of characters for the volume covers. I love Momo reaching out with her ghost hand. It's got like the green aura coming out of it. And Okarun looks like he's sprinting, maybe running from danger or running to battle. It's just a very dynamic and energetic cover. The outfits for the characters are nice, and the color scheme is good, although there are better ones. I'd probably say that's what holds this one back. But overall, a great cover for the number 10 spots. At number 9, we have Volume 9. This is the volume with Kinta on the front, Momo in the back. And I got to give this one a 10 out of 10 for outfits. Tatsu has drew them in these sick outfits. Kinta is wearing this sports jacket with camouflage on the inside. He's got some camouflage shorts. He's got his sharp glasses as always. Momo is looking so good with this leopard scarf, and then she's got this rain jacket. Just great. I think the poses are also so good by Tatsu. Kinta's hitting his anime pose. We know he loves anime. He's always doing some overdramatic pose. Momo has got her fist out like she's ready to fight, ready to brawl. Just so much fun. The color scheme, it's all right. It's not bad, but there are better ones. But overall, yeah, just a very fun cover. Coming in at number 8, we have Volume 16. This is the volume with Rin on the front and Sanjome in the back. Now, I love this volume cover. The color scheme has like this crazy swirl of colors. It's like crazy, but it just works here. It almost reminds me of Rain, which is going to be very thematic for later on in the Dandadan story. My Zuma fans, But anyway, yeah, I just think it works here. I think the outfits for both characters are excellent. Rin's got like her rain jacket, and underneath she's got like this black shirt. It just looks so well on her. Her glasses look so good. And Tatsu has really taken care to draw on her hair. It's so shiny. It feels like so realistic for a drawing. Sanjome is in like this white suit, and he's got the pink hair and just looking so sharp and authoritative. I love it. I love it. And like I said, the poses are great. Rin looks shy, humble, meek. And behind her, we have Sanjome almost like creeping, looking over her shoulder. He's got his hands behind his back. We could tell he means business. And I just think a fantastic cover. For number 7, I have Volume 6. Now, this is another very unique Dandadan volume cover. As you can see, we have Okarun and the Evil Eye almost side by side equally on the page. And it's very unique because in the previous volume cover, we saw Gigi, but instead of Gigi coming here, we have the Evil Eye, which is very thematically important to the Cursed House arc. This is a very fun cover. Now, the color scheme is all right. The outfits are standard, and the poses aren't even that grand, but you just feel the expressions on the characters' faces. They're ready to rumble. The Evil Eye is a major antagonist in this arc, and it's in my opinion, the first real challenge Okarun has, or the next level challenge. And you could just tell they're serious. They're ready to kill each other, and it's just a very fun cover. I think it's very deserving of the number 7 spot. It could be higher. Some fans might put it higher, but I think number 7 is a great choice for Volume 6. At number 6, we have Volume 21. This is the one with Seiko on the front and Momo in the back. And I just want to say, finally, a volume cover where Seiko truly gets the shine she deserves. I mean, she's always looking bad and awesome, but this one really looks a standout. She's got her hair tied up. She's smoking her green cig as always. And I just love her outfit. She's got like this baseball outfit, and it really fits her character. I love seeing her. I feel like for the first time, she's got a pose where she's like looking at us. It's not like a lazy pose. I feel like there's something dynamic there. Momo in her maid outfit is so awesome. I love how she's like looking kind of shy, a little embarrassed. I mean, just a very great and fun cover. I really love it. And yeah, the color scheme, it's like a little crazy, but it just works here. The green, I'm really feeling the green and purple. I think Tatsu hit it out of the park with this one. And I know this one's also a little interesting because it's definitely reflecting the anime more than the manga. But ultimately, very fun cover. What we want to see in our Dandadan volume covers. So number 6 for volume 21. We are now entering our top 5 Dandadan volume covers. At number 5, we have the one that started it all, volume 1. We got Momo on the front and Okuru in the back. Now this one is a classic. The outfits are, it's the standard character outfits, but it works. Momo is rocking her pink sweater. She's got her big blue hoop earrings, and I love that Tatsu has the little alien detail on them, and she's just looking good. Okurun is in the turbo granny form, and yeah, he's looking good too. I mean, the poses, there's nothing special, but it's more so what this volume cover represents. This is what started it all. The color scheme is good, it's solid, and this is a classic. It really shows you what Dandadan is about, how the core story follows Momo and Okurun, and obviously, as we see with Dandadan, the story gets bigger and bigger. There's more mysteries, there's more shonen battles, but this cover really captures the heart of the two main protagonists. So number 5, we have volume 1. So now moving on to number 4. For the number 4 spot, we have volume 3. This is the volume with Ira on the front, Okurun in the back. Now, I love the color scheme of this one. The purple, pink, and yellow really work here. I like how the characters divide the colors evenly on the volume cover. And yeah, I love this one. Once again, the poses aren't too special. The outfits are great. I like the outfits for Ira, Okurun's standard, but I really just love how simple this one is. I think this one is an example of simple done perfect. I love how Ira looks. I love her hair. I love Okurun's expression. I think it's done better than in volume 2, and this one is just one I really like. I feel like it's pleasing to the eye, and like I said, it's simple done perfect. So I have volume 3 at number 4. We've now made it to our top 3 Dandadan volume covers. These are the 3 that I consider the best Dandadan has to offer, and they are not just excellent in their poses, outfits, or color scheme, but also the significance they hold for the story of Dandadan and the moment in time which they capture. I think Tatsu really, went off and did a great job with these 3, and I think they are the most powerful ones in the series. And at number 3, we have volume 13, and now this volume cover is electrifying. We have Okurun on the front, Seiko in the back, and this one is just magnificent. We have Okurun looking so sharp, so serious. We see him mid-transformation, and we see like lightning and electricity like spewing out of him. It's just electric and just dynamic. We feel like the momentum and the gravity of this moment in time. Like I said, in this part of the story, Okurun gets a little bit of an upgrade, or a power boost, and it's just great. He's really stepping up to the plate. I love how Seiko's over the shoulder, watching approvingly, and just like, I love the color scheme, the blue, the lightning, and the red when we see with Okurun, the lines coming out of him. We see like those demon eyes, just great. Great pose. We really feel the seriousness, and this one is number 3. Some fans might have this as number 1. I think it's number 3, and just fantastic cover. I love it. And like I said, number 3 for volume 13. At the number 2 spot, we have volume 19. Now, this would be most fans' number 1, I would say. This is the cover with Count Saint Germain on the front and Rokuro Serpo in the back. Now, I just want to say I love this color scheme. This is my favorite color scheme out of all the Dandadan volume covers. I love like the purple, the red, magenta, yellow, and like the black. It's so spooky, eerie, just fantastic. It fits with the characters. And let me just say, Count Saint Germain's design is also, I think, the best in the series. Like, you could tell Tatsu loves this character so much by the amount of detail he has. Obviously, we see him drawing the Ashura sword, and it's just so great. The pose is fantastic, and yeah, Count Saint Germain's design is 10 out of 10. Just the amount of detail alone is mind-blowing. Truly, this cover truly is a monumental cover, and Count Saint Germain fits that role. I mean, he dwarfs the Serpo. The Serpo only takes up a quarter of the page, and we could tell by their expression that he means business, that this is going to be probably an endgame villain. I love it. I just love everything about it. This was a tough choice for me. I thought about putting it at number 1, but I have one volume cover that I like a little bit better, but this was a tough one, and yeah, volume 19 is monumental. Definitely, I think will go down as one of the best ones throughout Dandadan's run. But there's one more that I have over it. For the number 1 Dandadan volume cover, it's volume 11 for me. Now, this cover is amazing. And I love this one because I love Gigi and Vamola in this one. Gigi, you could just tell this is like a heroic moment for him. The way he has his hands extended, forming his Shua wave is just epic. A fantastic pose, and like his expression means business. And this is where I think Dandadan takes a quantum leap in not just its artwork, but also its storytelling. This is the Space Globalist arc, and the reason why I say quantum leap is because it's no longer just about Momo and Okarun. Yes, that's the main driver of the plot. We obviously want to see them end up, but now we see the side characters stepping up. We see like characters like Gigi and Vamola could be a person's favorite character. Like, I love Gigi. He's my third favorite character. Obviously, I still put Momo and Okarun above him, but this is where Dandadan really starts to ramp it up with their characters. I mean, we see the side characters growing. It's not just also 2 protagonists. It's now the gang. Just like with One Piece has its crew, Dandadan has its gang. And this cover really shows them stepping up, that they could carry a series on their own. Gigi has main character energy, and just the artwork speaks for itself. I love the color scheme. It almost feels like the lighting too. Like Tatsu did like an idea with lighting, like the shading almost feels like it's like dusk or dawn, and Gigi is getting ready for battle. I love Mola is behind him looking innocent. That's like our Robin in this universe. And like, yeah, it's just epic. I love how like she's looking, nervous, shy, and Gigi is looking tough, ready to protect her. Just a fun cover. This is what Dandadan is about to me. And I think this is like definitely the best one in the series, the best art. And yeah, it's perfect and my favorite. I have to say volume 11 is the number 1 Dandadan cover. So let me know if you agree with me. Let me hear your comments down and see if any volume covers you agree with, disagree with. Let me know. Don't forget to smash that like button. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys.